blueberry season still going on, you decide to find the perfect jam recipe, only to be disappointed with the same old recipes: blueberry jam, blueberry jelly, blueberry lemon jam, or blueberry lemon jelly. Nothing really exciting or new. So you decide to make your own jam recipe. This shall be fun. You spent hours researching the flavor notes, your combos, and even the pectin. How much, how little, and we still don't know. If you know of any pectin chart guide, you can put it in the comments down below for me. That would be great. Today, we are going to can some blueberry rhubarb jam, as both are still in season. Don't forget to prune that flower and that rhubarb so you can have rhubarb all the way up until fall. Without further ado, let's get canning. The ingredients are 2 cups mashed blueberries. Make sure to wash, remove any stems, leaves, or blemishes, and then you can mash them with your emulsion blender or try to run them through a sieve. 2 cups rhubarb chopped. Wash the rhubarb, remove the leaves and the bottom of the stalk. 6 tablespoons of powdered pectin, any brand. 1/4 cup of lemon juice, either bottled or freshly squeezed. And 6 cups sugar. Let's go get the canner ready. If you've been watching Lilac Oaks Farm for any amount of time, you know that I love to use my digital canner. It is great, especially when it's 100 out and this really does not heat up the house. We are going to use this again, and we're going to set it for water bath canning for our jam. And the processing time is going to be 10 minutes. I am sea level, so it's 10 minutes for me. After that, it is a minute per 1,000 feet. I will put a link in the description box below to the processing table. And let's get our jam ready. If you are new here, Lilac Oaks Farm is all about homesteading and farming. Baking, cooking, preserving, raising and growing your own food. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now that our canner is nice and filled and set to heat up, we're going to start the jam. So, non-reactive pot. Going to put in our, well, I think they'll come out, whoop! Our 2 cups of blueberries that just plopped right out. It's already jelly. 2 cups chopped rhubarb. I'm going to add the lemon juice. It's warmed up before I add the pectin. Alright, now I've heated up a little bit. I'm going to add pectin in. And add a little bit at a time, and I'm going to stir. And then we're going to put our sugar in. I'm going to do a little bit at a time because I want it dissolved nice and slow, not all at once. I'm going to do a cup at a time. 1 cup. Remember, if it doesn't taste like you got enough sugar, you can add more, but just be mindful of the pectin and the lemon juice, because sometimes you might need to, it won't set, and you might need to add more. So now that all of our sugar and pectin is worked in, we're going to get this heated up to a nice rolling boil. And then we're also going to do the spoon test to make sure our jam is going to set. If you don't know what the spoon test is, it is simply taking a spoon, dipping it in your jam and pulling it out and watching the drips to see how it drips off the spoon. If it congeals and it's like literally looks like icicles hanging off your spoon, then your jam is good to go. If you do not want to skim the foam off your jam, you can add a teaspoon of butter, which I am doing right now. And if you're wondering what temp I like to do my jam at when I'm cooking, it is a medium to low. I prefer the low and slow method because it's just something I prefer, so I'm not burning myself or my food. Oh, okay, much better. All right. Now that our jam is all hot, we are going to move to the canner and fill the jars. And our jars are going to require 1/4 inch headspace for jam. Remove some air bubbles. Look at that. Look how deep purple that is. Now that our canner is filled and all the kids are in the pool, we are going to lock it up. Put my thing down if I hit the button. And 10 minutes. I'll bring you back when this is all done. If you are liking this video, please hit that like button because it will help me with my duck fetish. It's the next day and I have washed and cleaned my jars to make sure there's no sticky jam and made sure all the lids were on tight. I did break into one to taste. It was very good, but it is on the soft set side. But that's okay. You can still use it for peanut butter and jelly, or you can even spread it on some pancakes. The only thing I can think of why it's on the soft set side was because I got 7 jars instead of 6, so there just wasn't enough acid or pectin. I actually added more sugar than what the recipe called for to make sure I had enough, because sometimes the rhubarb is actually a little bit more tart, or maybe the blueberries aren't sweet enough. So that is what I did. If you would like to watch another canning video, you can click here. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. This is a great experiment. I hope to enjoy it, and